It's Elizabeth from the Toy Hoarder. Today, I am back with some super fun $1.25 Dollar Tree action figures. Guys, I have been pretty obsessed with an action figure series lately called Final Faction. So I've been hitting a bunch of stores in a bunch of cities and a few states trying to find all of these Final Faction characters. Right now, there are sort of 3 different series out. There's a Series 1, a Series 2, an Elite series, a Venom series, and maybe one with Projectiles series? I'm not really sure, but I'm going to go in order from what I have found. The first one is going to be Master Sergeant Steadfast. Alright, so brief background on this Final Faction toy series. These are found exclusively at Dollar Tree. There is one vehicle plus figure. I believe it is Scope in the ATV, which is an exclusive at Family Dollar. I haven't been able to find this one, so I won't show it to you guys yet. If I ever find it, I of course will show it to you guys. But other than that, they're all at Dollar Tree. And I think Dollar Tree and Family Dollar are owned by the same people. So you may sometimes be able to find them depending on how they switch that up. There's an Alpha team and a Karn team. It's a TV show which is on YouTube. And guys, it's 3 episodes. And it's a terrible show. It's based on a Dollar Tree line of figures, but it's kind of the best show ever. I love it. I wish there was more of it. It's very punny and ridiculous and fun. It's a little cheesy. I will tell you that. It's definitely a cheesy fun, but I really enjoyed the show. As far as I've seen so far, each character that is released has one set of released armor except one. I believe Ruck has 2 different packs of sets of armor, which is kind of cool. And then there are some characters that do not have an armor pack released as of yet. So I think Amari and Riptide do not have accessory packs yet. And I think there's a couple of the Karn characters, Diablo and Crepidus, that do not have weapon packs either. Right now we're going to talk about our main leader of the Alpha Team 1. So this is a Series 1 pack. It is Master Sergeant Steadfast, and I do of course have the Steadfast Cyborg pack. So this is the accessory pack that goes specifically with the Steadfast character. There are a few accessory packs that do go with any of the Alpha Team characters, and the same thing with the Karn ones. There's a few packs that go specifically with the Karn characters and that kind of thing. Or not specifically with any character, but generally with any of the Karn characters kind of thing. Alright, so this is a Final Faction toy made by Greenbrier for ages 3 and up. This is from Alpha Team 1. This is our Master Sergeant. His name is Steadfast. He likes to bake. On the back, we do have a collectible trading card, and I will put this up close so you can pause it and read it if you would like, but I'm not going to read it to you right now. I also am going to show you, here are all of the characters released for Series 1. The first 5 that are in yellow are the Alpha Team, and then after that, the backgrounds in green are the Karn characters, which there were only 3 actually released for Series 1 for that. There's also a little scanning barcode here. This is where you can watch the show I was telling you guys about. Super cool stuff. And I will show you the back of this accessory pack. We do have our tradable card again, and I will read these couple of weapon types to you to tell you what's included in this in just a minute. But here's how the accessories go on the figure, and here's some of the other ones that you can get. I do have a whole bunch of these, everything that I could find that's been out, except I think 1 character I have. So I'm going to be doing a ton of awesome Final Faction videos for you guys. Alright, all these are on blister packs, and they're Dollar Tree blister packs, so super easy to open. You just peel the cardboard away from the plastic. I'm going to get these open real quick and show them to you. But before I do that, I guess I will. This is just a little blurb that's on the back of all of them that is kind of fun. In the year 2050, a large asteroid collided with our moon. Among the debris, we discovered a hibernating alien mothership. Now, the Karn are awake, and they want to plunder our precious natural resources, so we recruited teams of special operatives to defend Earth from the alien threat. They are the Final Faction. I don't know. I'm so geeking out hard over this. I kind of love it, and I know these are all just cheapy toys because they're Dollar Tree toys, but I love the idea of the series. I love the character design. I'm having a great time with the aliens, and this is just too fun. This pack. So The pieces that come in here include a Condor CBA. This is a fragmentation protection breastplate. There are 2 MK2 ion cannons, and these are shoulder-mounted cannons. Then we've got Exo Thunder, which is the exoskeletal leg support system. So there's a right leg and a left leg on those. And it's basically just like armor for the entire leg. Then we've got the Man-O arms, and that is a weapon with interchangeable extensions. We've got plasma coils. Coils fire concentrated plasma streams. I guess it's kind of like a plasma blaster type of thing. That's kind of cool. And it looks like it's got 2 little nozzles that it'll come out of. So it's one piece, but it has 2 little nozzles of that. So that's kind of cool. We've got an RZ clamp, multi-purpose hydraulic clamp. And number 7 is a railgun, which is a maglev weapon that fires high-speed projectiles. That being said, none of these actually have projectile pieces. This is just what they're supposed to be for the series. So I am going to get these open, and I'll be right back to show them to you up close and articulation and how the armor goes on. I really wish he came with a tray of cookies, and if you go watch the cartoon, or at least the first episode, you will understand and probably appreciate me saying that. Or if you have seen it, hopefully you appreciate that. So let me show you the figure up close. He does actually, when you purchase just this figure, come with the figure and 2 accessories. So he comes with a helmet and a weapon, and I will show you guys those up close in just a moment here. There's, honestly, for a Dollar Tree toy, there's more detail than I was expecting. It's definitely, you know, a cheapy action figure. This is not a collectible figure or anything crazy, and he does have limited joint mobility here. But I don't know, I guess there's just more than I was expecting. It's got a pretty decent mold. There's a ton of different textural details on here, which is nice, and even a good bit of color detail for a Dollar Tree $1.25 toy. So, articulation on this guy. We have a bit of a head turn. It's not actually 360 degrees, but here's the extent of that turn. He can look almost all the way to each side. So that's a spinnable joint. Then he's got a spinnable joint in each shoulder here, and he's got this cool cyborg robot arm, which is pretty neat. And then he's got a twistable joint in the back. Now, since he's got this flap of his shirt, or maybe a pack or something that's coming down, it does actually hinder the leg motion a little bit. So here's the extent of that leg motion. It goes almost this 90-degree outward kick here, and then straight down. It doesn't really go back any. Unfortunately, no knees, elbows, wrists, that sort of thing, but that's kind of expected. This is a Dollar Tree action figure. He's got the 4 joints and, well, the head. So he's got the 5 basic joints. No ball joints, are all just single joints, but honestly, better than just a little figure statue thing. Still very playable, and at this size, it really doesn't matter too much on things like knees and elbows, because this figure is probably about maybe 4 or 5 inches tall. I haven't measured it, but it's about in that size range. So just as an idea of size here. Okay, guys, I love that they kind of painted on some mud and stuff on his uniform. I think that's really fun. Also, I want to play slip and slide with him, but yeah. All right, so other things that he comes with are this cool little helmet. This kind of looks like it's out of a Halo game or something. Also, these are nice because they don't actually have finishes on them, it seems like. Maybe a little bit on this chest plate has a bit of a finish, and on his head, but a lot of these parts seem like they don't have a coating over the paint. So if you want to do repaints and remodels and stuff with these, it's probably pretty simple to do and easy. Also, if you mess it up, I mean, it was $1.25, so no big deal. You can get acrylic paints that are 50 cents, 75 cents a bottle, and then paint the $1.25 toy. If you mess it up, you mess it up. If not, it could be a cool little thing to have, and especially if you're going to just put it on a shelf, then it doesn't matter the quality of it. So very cool. That's what he looks like with his helmet. And then this is the other piece, the other accessory that comes with him in his pack, And then we get a ton of accessories in this weapons pack, you guys. So I am going to deck him out. I think, did he come with a helmet in here? I don't think so. Okay, good. So we should be able to put all of these accessories on him, but I might have to take his helmet off to put the backpack on, or chest plate. All right. I'm going to put all of the accessories on him and then show them to you up close with this armor pack on. So give me just a minute. Guys, this is so seriously cool. Like, look at this thing. This is so awesome. Okay, so when you put the chest plate on, there is a peg in the back that goes into a hole in his back, so it helps that stay on. And then once you put his helmet on after that, it'll also help that piece stay down. There are 2 pegs on each of these 2 top pieces. There are 2 pegs on each of these 2 MK2 ion cannons that connect into the top shoulder pieces of this chest plate plus backpack piece. Nothing on the right arm, but on the left arm, we've got this cool interchangeable piece. So this is the one I told you guys about called the Mano arms. And this one has interchangeable extensions. So this piece that's across his lower arm, the back of his lower arm, is the one that goes into other extensions. So I put one of them on here. This is, I think, the plasma coils. So I'll show you guys that up close. It does spin in here. Very highly detailed and cool. Actually, just even adding a few paint details on this might make this even cooler. I might just do that. Like, not necessarily change colors, but just to add more visible detail and some shadows and stuff. Anyway, other extensions that can go in there. We've got this railgun accessory. So here's that one. And then we've got the RZ clamp. So this is a hydraulic clamp, kind of like a robot claw, I guess, is what I would call it here. But it's super cool. So those are the other 2 that you can put in. Unfortunately, these are now loose pieces since they don't connect anywhere in him and there's no extra slot. So do be careful if you've got some of the younger ones, and be careful so you don't lose them. So a little bit unfortunate that we have that, because I don't like the railgun much, but this plasma clamp the plasma coils and the hydraulic clamp are really cool. I would love to have been able to put one on each of his arms and do this, but I guess only the one that is already a mechanical arm is the one that it can connect to. I guess that makes sense. So this is so cool, you guys. I loved these before I opened them. I still think that they are super fun and cool. Oh, one more note. Okay, so this arm piece has a peg that connects right about in the center to the arm. There's a hole in the arm. The leg piece has a peg coming up from the bottom of the foot piece, and that goes into the holes on the bottom of his feet. Unfortunately, there are not holes on the bottom of these feet, so if you want to then put him on a stand after that, you're going to have to do a different kind of stand. He may still stand like this, though. I guess I didn't tell you. He stands up on his own. I wasn't even expecting that for Dollar Tree quality, but yeah, he's so cool, you guys. All these molds have so much more detail than I was expecting, and while they're made out of thin, cheapy, flimsy plastic, I'm fine with that, and they have been fantastic. So some of these are kind of flexible. The leg pieces look like they might be difficult to put on because they've got pieces that kind of wrap around the legs, but those pieces are so thin and flexible, on purpose, of course, that it's real easy. I would put the peg in on the bottom and then kind of wrap the rest around the legs. So really easy to put the armor on him, and then he just looks even cooler. I mean, he's like a cyborg robot kind of army dude. Very, very cool toy. I can also keep changing out these accessories. Like, this is really neat. So for $2.50 to grab these 2 packs, definitely worthwhile for me. That being said, there's an accessory that comes with him. This one doesn't really do much of anything for me. I guess at least it's big and that's cool or whatever, but the robot ones are way cooler, and weird plasma things and mechanical engineering type stuff is where it's at for me. This is but it is the soldier toy, so I guess that's kind of an essential accessory on that kind of thing. But yeah, these are so awesome. I'm really glad that I picked up Steadfast. The only thing I really wish that he could have had was some way to hold a tray of cookies, and I might make something like that. I know I've seen some custom mods of that. So yeah, I want to know what you guys think of Master Sergeant Steadfast and his pack called Cyborg. So let me know what you guys think of the action figure, the accessory pack, both of them. Do you guys have any of the Final Faction? Are you collecting them? Which characters are you looking forward to seeing? I can't wait till the Queen comes out. All of that jazz. Let's talk Final Faction. I will totally nerd out with you guys in the comments down below, so let me know. Of course, if you enjoyed the video and you haven't had a chance yet, please, please, please take a moment, pause the video, and hit that red subscribe button down below. That is completely free for you guys to do, but it really helps support us and encourages us to keep posting awesome videos like this one on the channel. Also, be sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss the rest of the Final Faction videos, which I have collected almost the entirety of all 3 or 4 of the series that have come out, depending on how you're counting them. So lots more to come. Don't miss it. If you want to get notified to make sure you do not miss that, hit the subscribe and then hit the notification bell. After that, hit the thumbs up to leave a like, and then go check out my channel. I've got plenty of other toy reviews and other fun, nerdy, geeky things on there. Always clean videos with full reviews and demos and how-to, so be sure to check that out. And until next time, have a great time playing. Bye.